You've mentioned that throughout your life you've dealt with depression at different points. Is the song Don't Get Lost in the Dark about depression?
Uh, I mean, it could be. It's more about a person I know I love very much going through a rough time health-wise, and I'm not going to name who it is, but I wanted to make sure that that person knew I was thinking about them, and I guess when you say don't get lost in the dark, it does. It's definitely someplace I've been many times in my life, and I've had to work really hard at not staying there, and I've had to get sober because of it, and I've had to be in therapy, and I've had to do lots of stuff to keep myself from getting too down. That's for sure.
If some of our listeners are currently going through depression, do you have any advice on what you found has worked for you over the years? So there's always therapy. Is there anything else that you find?
Therapy's been really, really helpful for me. It's so expensive though, and I just wish it was part of people's. I know it's part of their medical benefits for some jobs, but I wish it was part of OHIP as well, just so people that don't have benefits or they're like freelance workers could still get access. I find talking it out has been really helpful, but talking it out in a place that's safe, not with somebody that's going to judge you. It's good to have people that you're close to where you can just say what you need to say and get it off your chest, because holding on to that stuff can be really damaging. But at the same, and if you can't have that, I found just writing helps. And I don't mean writing a song or writing a book, just writing down what you're feeling, just to get it out of your psyche and onto the page, just so you're not any way that you don't have to carry it. And I found all that stuff very helpful. Meditating, exercise, sometimes, like, I know some people have severe depression, and this is not, I'm not trying to give medical advice at all, but, and sometimes you just can't get out of bed. And at that point, I do wish you could go see a doctor, or, be very careful and be very gentle with yourself. But if you're just going through a down period, sometimes it's good just to have a schedule that you make for yourself. And no matter how you feel, like, I'm just going to get up, I'm going to journal, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to make oatmeal. And you almost do it point form, because sometimes the feelings and stuff that whatever you're going through can be so overwhelming that you can't, if you're just going on your feelings, you're not going to want to do anything. So sometimes it's just almost good to just have just your list and just check it off, and you know what, get it done, and that's enough for the day, and I hope, and then life can be so hard because people have to make a living, and they've got families, and they've got kids, and they've got bills, and there's so much, but try to carve a little bit of space there for your ability to just kind of process whatever you're going through, because otherwise it can come out in such negative ways.